Friday and we are headed out on our little overnight trip. We are headed to, it's called Peaches to the Beaches. It is a yard sale that starts in Brunswick, Georgia, and it starts in Barnesville, Georgia, and it ends in Brunswick, Georgia. So we are going to meet my parents this morning, and then we are going to get started with some yard sales. It's supposed to rain today, so I'm a little curious at what the weather's going to do, but we're just going to make the best of it. And there's little Moose, my sweet boy. But yeah, this is new for us. We have never done this before. I've had a lot of clients that come in the salon talk about it, and so it's something that I have wanted to do for the past couple years, and so we finally just decided to take this weekend off, and we're gonna do it this year. So we are just gonna start in Barnesville, and then we're gonna head down to Brunswick. We got a hotel for the night, so we're gonna we'll stay in Brunswick for the night. We were thinking maybe we could go like find a seafood restaurant, eat some seafood, and then we will head back home in the morning, and we will just stop at some yard sales on the way back. So we're just gonna take you guys along with our little trip. So I hope that you guys enjoy it.
Can you wave, Ginger?
What's up, Pimp?
Wave. So we stopped to get some breakfast at Jack's, which is the newest little restaurant in our town, Monticello. And then we're back on the road, and now we're headed to meet my parents. So we finally made it into Barnesville, and this was the first like official Peaches to the Beaches banner that I saw, and then the first little yard sale that they just had set up on the side of the road. Never thought the loving would be easy, but it's all for free. Won't cost a thing, so it's yours worth a try. Oh, this is the real thing. I'm down if you're down, boy. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden. What you see, what do you got? So take a chance, take a chance.
First yard sale down, and Miss Gentry found something. Gentry, what'd you find? Granddaddy got her a Barbie and a bicycle, and we got a Barbie Jeep.
We're going here.
Maybe Jake will find something at the next one.
We're going here.
Right?
Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to me, get next to me. Get next to you, get next to you. Get next to me, get next to me. Feels like the two of us are As you can see, we listen to a variety of music.
Can you dance? Get it, girl.
On this trip, we passed some of the prettiest land that I think I have ever seen in my life. Like, it was just so pretty and country and open and just green. Justin and I just kept looking. It literally was just so pretty. I just had to share it with y'all.
It's like 1:16, and where are we? Outside of Perry, and we've got a sleeping baby, and we've got Jake who's looking at his tablet. It did rain a little bit ago, but it stopped, so now we're looking for some lunch, and we're gonna keep going.
So my family, we're always down for a trip, whether it's a short trip, a long trip, just any kind of adventure. So what's something that you and your family are into? And here's Ginger carrying this umbrella that my mom ended up letting her use, and she almost took out everyone and every display with this umbrella.
Jake found him a cool koozie at one of the last places. He was excited about it. It was only $1. He's got a juice box in it now. So I think we're yard sold out for the day. So it's raining anyway. So we're gonna now head to check into the hotel that we're staying at, and then we're probably gonna go get some dinner. So even though we took the weekend off, we still had just a little bit of work that we had to get done for our welding company. So that's what I'm doing here, is while we were on a stretch that we didn't see a whole lot of yard sales, I'm just getting this knocked out. So when I was younger, we used to vacation in Jekyll Island a lot. And so we used to always come to this restaurant in Brunswick called Jen Wright's, and it's still around. So that's where we decided to go grab some dinner. How are you?
How are you?
Say, hey guys.
Who is there? All right, y'all.
So I came off of my Weight Watchers for the weekend since we were on a trip, and so I ended up getting a fried seafood plate for dinner, and it was so good. Was your dinner yummy?
Yeah.
What did you eat?
Taco.
You didn't eat a taco. What did you eat?
Quesadilla.
You ate mac and cheese.
I got Papa. Papa and Petey.
And it looks like it was yummy. Was it yummy?
No, it was Petey and
So we kept trying to figure this out, but I'm like 99.9% sure that this was Gentry's first time riding an elevator. She was like super confused by what it was. Normally when we're places, we like take the stairs or we take like an escalator, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time that she's ever been on an elevator, and it was so funny. She was just so confused by it.
Ready? There we go. Hey,
I'm doing what you said. Ooh,
And both of my kids were so obsessed with the telephone. I just couldn't get over that. It was just so funny. They literally like acted like they had never seen one before. Ginger?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
red. Hey guys.
Did you have fun today?
Yes.
Tell them what you did.
Okay. I won.
You ran a lot?
Yes. And somebody sleeping.
And did you get some Barbie stuff?
But
did you-
where are they?
They're in the truck.
Now I just got them, and I just one of them, and I just got, and I just Papa.
Can you tell everybody good night?
Good night.
So see you guys tomorrow.
You guys, tomorrow.
We're all snuggled up in the bed, and we're going to get started again in the morning. Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Good morning. So it's Saturday morning, and we're all up. It is 7:36. Justin is in the shower. I got up between 6:30 and 7 and went ahead and got ready and everything. So then I woke the kids up. Well, Ginger actually woke up while I was getting ready. And so I got the kids ready. We went over to my parents' room for a little bit just to decide what we're going to do today. It's really messy here today. It was pouring rain this morning, and the wind is blowing really bad. So thinking maybe the yard sale thing is probably going to be off for today, but we have decided that if the weather is not permitting yard sales, then we're going to try to find some other stuff to get into. So that's what we'll do today. So I'll just take you guys along with us. We had a ball yesterday. It did rain off and on some, but it wasn't like a hard rain, so it wasn't miserable. I really didn't find a whole lot, but just a couple things, but it was just fun. That was the the whole point of it. I wasn't planning on going and finding, you know, a ton of stuff that I don't need. But yeah, we had a really good time. Yeah. Yeah. We ate some really good seafood last night, and then we came home and then we all we came back to the hotel and we all crashed. Yes, Gentry. After Justin gets his shower, I guess we'll go ahead and get everything packed up, and then we're gonna go down and grab some breakfast, and then I guess we're gonna get on the road and figure out where we're headed to next. Boy, it's been a while since we talked. So this was just to share with y'all how messy it was outside our window. You can see by the trees how much the wind is blowing. This was actually a break in the rain, so it wasn't raining as hard at this time, but it did get really messy on this day. All right, we're back in the truck again. Justin's getting some ice for the cooler because of course we have to keep milk for little Gentry and some drinks for the kids. We also got some diesel, and their coffee was not the best to me this morning, so this is my little pick-me-up, my sugar-free Red Bull, and we are gonna see if we can find a couple yard sales, and then we're just gonna get on the interstate and head back home. You wanna get out?
No. Who's gonna get me out? Come get me out.
Be careful, don't fall in the
Grab my shoulders.
deep.
Grab my shoulders,
You
Martha.
got to have some running boards.
Grab my shoulders.
Hold his shoulders.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that's what I wanted you to do.
Oh,
What are you doing? Get the camera on my face.
When I was meant to be last week.
So I didn't film a whole lot of yard sales on this day. It was just so windy everywhere we stopped, and it was raining off and on, but I think this was the last one that we stopped at, and I think we were yard sold out afterwards. On our way back through, we did decide to make one stop at the sock shop, which was in Griffin, Georgia, and if you haven't been there, I highly recommend it. Who's all shopped out? Who's ready to go home?
I want to use my teats on GTA 5.
Did y'all have fun?
Yeah, I'm going to go back to the hotel.
Justin, did
Yes,
you have
I had a
fun?
wonderful time. I couldn't have thought of any other way I would have liked to have spent my Saturday and my Friday off rather than being yard selling.
That did not sound very convincing. And then we have Gentry, who doesn't want to go home, but she's very upset because we were in the sock shop, the kids one, and she knocked a rack over and bumped her head and got her feelings hurt too. So we just got home from our trip. We got the truck unloaded. Jake was a huge help getting everything out. Gentry is outside with Justin. Justin is getting all the horses fed. It's like really, really cold here. And we could tell that the wind has been really bad. There was a bunch of little limbs everywhere, but luckily no damage or anything. But we are home. I think we're just gonna end up just getting some dinner and just maybe staying home and watching a movie tonight because we're all pretty tired. I'll share with y'all what I ended up getting the kids from the sock shop and for myself too. We ended up getting like some pretty cool things. And then also I got a package in that had some shirts for my boutique, so I'll share those with y'all too. They're super cute, so I'm definitely going to be reordering from this vendor because they're really good quality and I really like them, so I'll share that with y'all too. So here was just 2 styles of shirts that I got in for my boutique. That is going to be an online boutique. So I'll post more about that in some future videos, but thank you all so much for going on this trip with us, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.